In this video, I want to share with you the strategy that I came to after 5 whole years of trading, and I will explain its logic, show all the rules for entering a trade, and we will analyze not only examples with TradingView, but as a good tradition on this channel, we will also conduct a real trading session on this strategy. For the last couple of years, I've been trading using the pullback strategy that we have already discussed on this channel many times. And since I still believe that this is the most profitable and the easiest method, this year will be no exception to that rule. But we will have very important improvements. Pullback strategy implies trading by the trend line. So let's imagine the downtrend, constant drop of the price, and in reality the price won't fall constantly, creating such a beautiful diagonal line. In reality, it will probably move in waves, so going up and down, up and down, up and down, and you see it so on and so forth, creating such waves. And basically these price movements up during the global trend, the movements, they are called the pullbacks, when the price goes up before it goes down again. So our main pullback strategy, it involves trading on the trend line. And that is when we draw the key level, we determine the key level where the price reversal is most likely. And this is when we analyze each of these rebound points. And if they are on our key level, this is the potential entry for the downtrend. And that is why the pullback trading is my favorite strategy, because it gives us the opportunity to enter into the transaction with the trend at the best price. So from this point, we have our downtrend and we had 4 pullbacks right there. And before, I would see all of those 4 points as an potential entry point for the downtrend. But it's really important to remember that each of those pullbacks, each of those trend line touches might end up differently. The price might go up, but if the price is going down according to trend line, this is the continuation pattern. But no one cancels the breakout pattern when the price breaks through the trend line level and changes the trend. And you need to understand the breakout will happen eventually at some point. The price won't always move up or down, right? So this year, I have a goal to focus on the quality of my deals, not on their quantity. So my task right here is to find those points where the probability of reversal is the highest. And for that, I will use improved version of the pullback strategy. And I like to call it the ROYAL Pullback strategy. So let me explain to you what it is. But before we do that, I want to share with you one of my projects. If you want to learn trading from the scratch, then I invite you to join my trading course. During this course, you will get access to 9 video tutorials and support from the supervisors during the whole training. And of course, most importantly, all of this is absolutely free for you. To become our student, you just simply need to contact me via Telegram. The link is going to be always in the description box down below under this video, and I'm waiting for you in my team. And now let's get back to our ROYAL Pullback strategy. First of all, let's remove this trend line. We won't need it here in this strategy. Now let's try to put additional lines. So right here, this is the beginning of the price going down. This is the key level. Next key level will be right here, and this is the pullback point where the price went up and down, and this is the support level. It went up, it break through the support level and went back up again. So we'll do the rest with the same points, right? And right here you can see only one ROYAL pullback, and it's located right here. What does it mean? So right here you see that the price was going up and down, and it was going through support levels, and right here it went through support level and went back to that same level, but didn't break through it, right? And then it still went back down again. And this is the royal pullback. Right here, you see that the price is going down rapidly, and this is the most likely point where the market is going to get the reversal. Now let's see how it looks on a real chart. Let's delete our drawing and let's look at the real chart with real price movement. Right here we can clearly see the downtrend. The price is going down, higher highs and lower lows are being updated, classics. Let's add our key level. So this one is going to be the first one, the initial movement of the price going down, first key level. And let's add our additional support levels for the price here, here, and right here. Also, additionally, we can add the last level, which is not really important for us because price right here changing the direction and going up. And let's look closer to our chart because here we can see one royal pullback. And let's talk about it. So the price was going down, going up, going down again to this level, going up and broke through that level and went back to the old support level. And this level is a potentially really good place to enter a deal for a downtrend. Same goes to the uptrend with this strategy. So let's look at the chart. Right here we can clearly see an uptrend. The higher highs and higher lows are updated. And of course, let's add our levels. So right here, the price started moving up and our price peaks, they were right here, and right here as well. And this one is going to be the last one because the price started to consolidate and there was the price going down after, which just doesn't matter. In this uptrend, we have one royal pullback, but we skipped one additional level. Oopsie. But the royal pullback is located right here. The price went to this key level, then it went back, went through that level that it reached before, went back down again, but didn't break through it, right? And after this, the price rapidly started rising up, as you can see. Now let's move on to the strategy itself. So the first step is to prepare for the exit. Our task here is to find an existing trend, mark the key levels, and wait for the royal pullback. And let's immediately look at an example. Okay, so we are opening a chart and we see that we have clear downtrend right here. So let's add our key levels, and this is the beginning of our price going down. Before that, it was moving according like close to that level. And let's add our pullbacks. And the first one was basically right here, but this is not like the strong level of that. But this one was the first strong one. It was two of them, but we're still gonna choose only this line because the previous one was also quite close. And now our price is moving back to that level. We need to see what is going to happen with the price. It's slowly going up to that level, and right here it touched the level. And so if the price won't go up, that means that this is potentially a royal pullback. So the price was moving down right here till this level, went back up and went back down, going through the level and touched the level again. Now we are expecting the price to go down. But of course, in this point, we are not entering a deal because we need what? Additional confirmation, which is step number 2. If you know me, you understand that I never ever enter into a deal using only one confirmation in form of touching a key level. I always use additional indicators, candlestick patterns, which I talked about a lot on this channel as well as in my free course. Let's see what we have in this case, and we see that the price is supposed to go down and we see engulfing candlestick pattern. What engulfing candlestick pattern is, most of you already know, but it basically is the candlestick that opened and closed in a way where it absorbs the previous candlestick completely. In this strategy, I will use either engulfing candlestick pattern or, and it's even better, 2-line or 3-line strike, when the red candlesticks cover not only one green candlestick, but ideally 2 or even 3 of them. That would be the perfect way to enter a deal. And the third confirmation that I use is RSI indicator, and you can see it on my chart. I will use it not really the standard way, because one of my friends, my new friends, recommended me. You will see him in the next video. I recommend you to subscribe to this channel and click that notification bell so you won't miss the next video, but I won't spoil it. Let's continue. And in this case, a strategy involves entering a deal if the RSI line is lower the level of 50 but higher the level of 30. And this zone shows us basically that we are in a really strong downtrend. And you can see that it's close to the 50 level, but not there yet, and we wait for another minute and the next candlestick is closed in a way where the is lower than 50. And so what we have, engulfing candlestick, the key level, and additional we have RSI confirming that we can enter a deal for a downtrend. And in this point, we are entering the deal for the downtrend. And I work with 1 minute time frame, and the deals are for 3 minutes. So we are waiting for 3 minutes. And in this case, it's 3 candlesticks. And as you can see, the deal is closed right here. So basically we entered there and exit right there, and this deal would be closed in black. Now let's look at another example with an uptrend. Step number 1, we find a chart with a trend, and here we have an uptrend, and we add our key levels. This is the beginning, and next key point is right here, another one is right here, and now we are waiting for the price to go to that level and touch it. It touched the level, as you can see, and now what we are doing, this is step number 2. We are waiting for the confirmation. We are waiting for the green candlestick that will absorb previous red candlesticks, and let's see what's happening. And it's not happening, and it just is jumping around that level, and we're still waiting. And this is the candlestick that we were waiting for, the green candlestick that absorbs all the red ones before it. Additionally, we look at RSI indicator. It's higher than 50 and it's going up, and in this case we of course can enter a deal for an uptrend, and we are waiting for 3 minutes, and let's see what's gonna happen. Of course our deal is closed in black. Now let's go to Quotex, and I will finally show you how to apply this strategy in a real lifetime. Alright guys, now we are starting our morning session. Well, we have 15 minutes before the beginning, and we have time to prepare our platform. So I actually always like to come a bit earlier to see what is going on with the price. Expiration time for us is going to be 3 minutes. The amount of money that I'm going to use, around 2% as usual from my balance. So right now for me it's going to be around $125. We also need our RSI indicator and the settings. We are not changing the period, it's 14, and we are changing the 50 and 50. Give me 1 second, I will find something suitable for us. For example, right here we have an uptrend, and we can use it as an example. For us to use and apply our key levels, we choose drawings and choose horizontal line. We can close it right away, and of course the first level that we need to point out is the beginning of the trend. It's going to be somewhere around here. The color you can choose whatever, but I prefer choosing like 3 pixels thickness so it would be more visible. Then you just need to copy and put it on to the second level. It's around here, or I would even say let's take it as just one whole level. Next one is going to be right here. And this is the end of the trend, basically. So you see the idea how to apply the key levels. And I have a little secret for you. Imagine that the price jumped up from that level and went back to that level. Potentially, we are waiting for the royal pullback here, right? But when we have a lot of charts at the same time, it's really hard to look at each and every one like constantly. And I use a little secret here. So in Quotex, we can put a little notification, and I put all of the levels. And when I see that the price might reach to that level and we might have the royal pullback, I put a little notification there. So when the price reaches that level, I would get a notification, and that would be the sign for me that, okay, I need to get to that chart. Why is it important? Again, it's really hard when you have a lot of currency pairs, a lot of charts that you are looking at, and this is much more comfortable and really cool system that we have on Quotex here. But yeah, so now we need to wait for more currency pair to open and look at the payouts and find a good trend. All right, so we have this currency pair CAD-GPY, and this chart is actually just reacted to our royal pullback right here. I decided not to enter a deal and to look at the chart, how it's going to work. And in general, it's not the best, but still a good reaction. So for example, if we would enter right here at this point, and it would be closed in black. But of course, we are going to wait for the next pullback and enter the first deal of the day. And with other charts, we don't have pretty much anything interesting. No clear trend in the first one here, same situation. Next one, this is a potential trend right here. It's gonna go up, but still we need to look at the resistance point or support point, whatever you like. It depends on the situation that we look at. But yeah, so now we are waiting for CAD-GPY and looking at what's gonna happen there. We are opening our first deal right here. It's a bit risky, Euro GBP on the uptrend. So what's the logic here? Let's put our trend lines, link, and I will show you the price movement here. So right here, you can see that the price went up till this level, our key level. Let's make it a bit thicker and a different color. So the price moved up till the key level, then it went down somewhere in the middle of them. Then we see the price is rising till the next key level, and the next movement is basically price going down. Basically, it's a really obvious retest right here, and potentially this is again a risky deals because of a lot of retests right here. But in general, we have all the things for the deal. RSI is completely normal, and we see the momentum candlestick right there. It's not covering the red candlestick completely, but with all the other confirmations, this is not a bad deal. And again, not a lot of currency pairs are available right now, and this is 84% of the payout. Again, not bad, but for me right now, I would say that This is an okay thing to do, but for the most part, I wouldn't do it. I'm doing it right now for the video, for me not to make this video like a 2-hour video. But in general, let's see. As I always say, this is a situation where I show you what may happen or may not happen, and it's your choice what you are going to do with that knowledge. But let's wait. Okay, so our first deal is closed in red, and unfortunately the price didn't reach the point when we needed it, right? But again, as I said, this was a risky place, and I think that the price is going to go up, but now we have to wait for next confirmation to start the deal. But again, this is life, it happens, and we just need to be careful with things like that. Guys, this is our previous deal. I thought that there's going to be an uptrend, but I obviously made a mistake because I'm still looking at the same chart of the same currency pair, and I see that this growth was actually a really long pullback with a global downtrend, and now the price is broken through the level, and we will put a little notification here, and we will wait for another pullback because this is a downtrend, as I said again. And now what we need to do is we need to wait. So the downtrend basically looks like this, like so. Give me 1 second. So it went down, the price went down, it went back up again, and now it's going down. Okay, yeah, you can clearly see it now with the trend line, so maybe it's a good possibility for us for the future, but I unfortunately made a mistake where I focused on a really short period of time. And of course, I also look at this chart as well because the price is jumping around the same level over and over again. But again, I looked at 5-minute time frame. You can see the following right here on this level where the price is jumping around. We have a really strong resistance level. That is why if the price is going through that level, right here, the pullback would be an amazing potential entry point. But again, that's a big question if the price will break through it. So we will wait and see. Alrighty, we are opening a deal right here. I'm not risking to open the double one, but we're gonna open one. Usually I would open the double, but because we have a really strong resistance level that we still haven't gone through, that's why we're opening only one. The logic here is obvious, so it went up, went down, went up, went down again, and right here, of course, we are waiting for the price to go up again, because the strategy of today is like this. I'm expecting the price going back to that level. I don't think it's gonna go through it, but again, we will see. It only will be revealed to us in time. Okay, guys, great. So our deal is closed in black. It was again a bit risky, and that's good that we didn't open the double one. But again, it's closed in black, and we got the money back that we lost on the first deal. And yeah, again, it was risky because RSI just now went to the desired level, and the deal actually started with the price going down. And this movement could actually close the deal for us in red, but we are lucky and it's closed in black. But again, we had like a couple of seconds left to open this deal. But again, I'm showing you everything that I could and the time spent that we have, and especially now with the market just starting working after the holidays, and the trend is basically not really good today in general. Also, beside this currency pair, by the way, we see another point right here. Again, potential pullback, maybe, we'll see. And USD GPY, it's really a known situation. The price went through the level only with one candle and went back really fast. And I'm still looking at the chart and we do not know what's going to happen. And with Euro USD, the situation is much more interesting because right here I need to put the notification, because if the price goes back to that level, again, we will have a pullback, which is amazing for us. Okay, guys, so we are going to open our double deal right here. Let's talk about it. And we see the obvious downtrend, price moving down, and there is the pullback that we were expecting, and the price touched the level. At the same time, we can additionally see the two-line strike, one red candlestick that absorbed two previous green candlesticks, and RSI not in the best position, but still good enough. And that's why we are opening our deal for the downtrend, and let's see what's going to happen. Okay, finally, both of the deals, they are closed in black. It was a bit too early that we entered the deals, but still we got the money because we read the situation correctly right here. So let's continue and let's try to find additional deals, or maybe that will be the end. But of course, with this strategy, as I told you before, there is not a lot of entry points. And right here, we already have opened our deals here before. And in general, we have maybe the possibility to enter the deal again, but I'm not really the fan of the RCI. And I don't like this red momentum candlestick because there is a big pressure of the sellers on the market. Well, let's see what may happen here, because theoretically we can find an additional entry point, but we need to wait for that. Okay, right here we are entering our deal for an uptrend, and let's see the situation. Let's assess. So the price went through that level, not really confident right here. I didn't want to enter the deal there, but right here I like going through that level much better, and we have two really good confident candlesticks going up, and the sellers are dominating over the buyers dominating over the sellers. So let's wait for 3 minutes and see what's gonna happen. Great, so this deal is closed in black, and that was quite the easy one, and breaking through the retest, and the price is going up. In total, we had 5 deals in the morning session, and 4 of them are wins, and 1 of them was unfortunately a loss. And at the end, the profit was $265. And by the way, if you are just a beginner, or you have already had some experience, but unfortunately you're faced with some losses, I highly recommend you to watch this video, in which we have analyzed the 7 main mistakes of beginners. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.